Hey there, it's been a while. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll be grateful to you.
Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Beth wants Hope and Carter to get married. Is Steffi going to feel bad about sabotage? Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful suggest that Carter Walton and Hope Logan may find their largest supporter in Beth Spencer. Although Beth previously shown interest in Hope getting back together with Liam Spencer, BNB's made a point to indicate that Beth likes Carter too. When Beth asked Carter to go shopping with her at Forrester Creations in October, she was basically saying that Carter was cool. Hope ended up telling Liam that Carter would be an excellent father since she loved watching the closeness between Hope and Carter. If Carter and Beth do decide to tie the knot in the future, Carter may very well become Beth's stepfather. Sometime in the next few weeks, Beth may have a spark of inspiration like that. It's easy to envision Beth giving Hope's relationship with Carter her stamp of approval and wondering whether they're going to get married. Because Kelly Spencer has two fathers, Liam and her stepfather, John Finn Finnegan, Beth may emphasize this fact. Hope might be reassured that she doesn't object if Carter and Hope decide to tie the knot if Beth is enthusiastic about Carter being an extra parent. Beth might even start talking to Steffi about how she wants Carter and Hope get married, so that could stir up some guilt for Steffi because she's trying to undermine their romance instead. In that situation, part of Steffi might feel horrible for sending Daphne Rose to seduce Carter and mess up his relationship with Hope. Steffi may come to the realization that her strategy is ruining a possible family if Beth becomes a major supporter of Carter and Hope's relationship. However, there's no way that'd be enough to halt what Steffi's set in motion. Steffi may feel she's helping Beth out by ending Hope and Carter's relationship before she develops romantic feelings for Carter, but in reality, she doesn't think the two are destined to be together. Regardless, it'd be interesting to see Beth get thrilled about a future marriage between Carter and Hope, especially if Steffi's there to hear her. Our predictions suggest some obstacles along the path for Steffi, so stay tuned for updates on any hard news ahead. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers Steffi and Daphne are about to stir up a whole lot of turmoil with their latest idea. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Will Luna rehabilitate herself or is she already scoping out her next victim? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers indicate that fans well and truly thought that Luna Nozawa was off the canvas for good when she went to jail for murdering two men. So imagine the audience's surprise when Bill Spencer not only got her released, but brought her into his house. But wait, there's more. This jailbreak is being kept under secret, and no one is to know that Luna is spending her term at Bill's residence. What might go wrong? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Will Luna Nozawa revert to form? Luna is happy to be serving house arrest with Bill, and vows she is cleaning up her behavior. But do you really trust her song and dance? Bill seems to, and honestly we don't know what's gotten into him. What exactly do you think Luna's endgame is? BNB spoilers. Can Luna Nozawa change? Luna killed Tom Starr and Hollis because it suited her goals. She loathed the knowledge that Tom was her biological dad and killed him. When Hollis found out he too had to be slain. We expect that before long Luna will be back to her old manipulating ways. She has proved herself to be a ruthless vixen, for example the time she locked up Steffi Forrester in a cage and prepared to leave her for dead. Luna is a lot like Sheila Carter. Sheila Carter has been offered many chances to reform, but continually blows them. Sure, right now she is satisfied to be a waitress and wife, but how long will that last? Do you think that Luna will actually change or is she just seeking for her next victim? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Luna Nozawa's darkness. It's already terrifying how Luna is reacting to Will Spencer. She has acquired some sinister looks on her face when eavesdropping on his discussions with his dad Bill, and he would be the perfect mark for Luna. BNB spoilers. Will Luna Nozawa harm Will? Or will she go after Bill? She's already tried to seduce him once. Now that she's living with him, what's to stop her from trying again? No doubt Bill would reject her and this may set off her fury, leading to terrible results. Tell us BNB lovers, do you believe Luna can rehabilitate herself, or will she end up hurting another innocent person? BNB spoilers weekly update. Jack returns, Liam pressures Bill, Daphne's irresistible charm. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for the week of January 20th, 2025, are here. Next week, fans can anticipate Jack Finnegan to return back to another surprise. Liam Spencer grills Bill Spencer while Luna Nozawa listens. Meanwhile, Daphne Rose puts the moves on Carter Walton. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Jack Finnegan returns. BNB spoilers for the week of January 20th show that Jack returns. Lee Finnegan matched Luna's DNA sample to Tom Starr's liver. When Lee obtained proof that Tom couldn't have been Luna's father, she faced Penelope Poppy Nozawa. When Lee asked Poppy if Luna's father was Jack, she gasped but nodded. Next, Jack and Poppy both stand in front of Lee's desk at the hospital. Jack informs Lee that she isn't making too much sense. That just infuriates Lee further as she demands to know if Jack is Luna's father. B&B spoilers, Liam Spencer's pressure. At some point, Poppy will need to inform Luna that her uncle is truly her father. Meanwhile, Luna is hiding at Bill's apartment as he tries to rehabilitate the serial killer. Will Spencer is already worrying about Bill. Will questioned Bill but didn't get any encouraging replies. Next, Liam will stop over and quiz Bill about what he's hiding. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Daphne Rose's Bold Move. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for the week of January 20th show that Daphne won't waste any time. The minute Hope Logan walks out of the office, Daphne swirls her perfume in Carter Walton's face. When Carter mumbles about Daphne being great, she saunters straight up to him. If Hope steps in right now, there will be no misunderstanding Daphne's intentions. B&B spoilers, week of January 20th, 2025. Next week, fans can also anticipate Hope Logan and Steffi Forrester Finnegan to continue their mind games.
Hope tells Steffi all about how Forrester Creations is going to sign a large perfume deal with Daphne Rose. The plan is making her big move. Will Hope stroll in while Daphne is snuggling up to Carter's chest? Will Carter end up turning down Daphne, leaving her bewildered and stunned? Well, viewers will have to keep watching to find out. Is Jack next on Luna's hit list on Bold and the Beautiful? Jack should watch his back. Jack is back. There's the possibility that he's Luna's actual biological father on the Bold and the Beautiful. Eventually, the truth will come out, and it will make its way back to the cold-blooded killer. Who's the daddy? Dr. Lee Finnegan is on the case. In her intuition, she didn't think that Tom Starr was Luna's biological father. She had a suspicion that her adulterous ex-husband Jack was Luna's papa. She will then confront Poppy, who has no knowledge about her daughter's father. She was associated with numerous males throughout that time. Her dating history is a tad murky. This creates room for Jack to return to Los Angeles. Once he realizes that Luna is his father, he might want to get to know her, or he might flee in the other direction. After all, Luna is a murderer. She killed 2 men because she wanted a wealthy lifestyle. Nobody wants anything to do with her. Well, except for Bill. But that's a story for another day. What Luna could do next, the truth will set itself free. And once it does, it will make its way to Luna somehow. It's been a while since Poppy visited her daughter in jail. She still has her qualms about maintaining touch. Poppy isn't delighted to have a killer for a daughter. She wanted that Luna could have ended up as a doctor like Lee's kid, Finn. However, Poppy wants her daughter to know the truth about her father. She has yet to visit her, which will complicate matters. Poppy will also find that Luna is out of prison. She has no idea that Luna is hiding away at Bill's house. She might even confront Bill about it. Sneaky Luna will overhear their talk and learn that Jack is her father. What will she do with this information? Obviously, she won't be content because she wants a rich daddy. She also wanted a father that was loyal to his family. She probably won't be delighted to find she's the product of an affair. This would signal that Jack's stay in Los Angeles won't last long. He could end up next on Luna's hit list. The only way for this to happen is for Jack to enter Bill's home, where Luna may smash something over his head. He should watch his back. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. 3 must-see B&B moments. Week of January 20th. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say there are 3 must-see moments for the week of January 20th, 2025. Fans should expect Lee Finnegan to seek the truth from Jack Finnegan. Luna Nozawa spies as Liam Spencer confronts Bill Spencer. Plus, Daphne Rose puts the moves on Carter Walton. Meanwhile, Hope Logan shares news with Steffi Forrester Finnegan. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Jack Finnegan returns. B&B spoilers for the week of January 20th suggests that 1 must-see moment centered on Jack. Just after Lee addressed Penelope Poppy Nozawa, Jack came to the doctor's office at the hospital. Lee sought the truth from Poppy, who wouldn't utter a thing. So, Lee presumably phones Jack and orders him to come to her office. B&B spoilers. Lee Finnegan's demand in a teaser clip for the week of January 20th. Jack and Poppy both stand in front of Lee's desk. When Lee can't persuade Poppy to acknowledge to the truth, she goes to Jack. However, Jack warns Lee that she's not making sense. That undoubtedly simply infuriates Lee even worse. It's not obvious if Jack will finally acknowledge to it, or if Lee might be well off base. Just because Tom Star is Luna's father doesn't imply Jack is. Of course, a DNA test between Luna and Jack would clarify this out rather quickly. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Daphne Rose's bold move the bold, and the beautiful spoilers for the week of January 20th suggest that another must-see moment has to do with Daphne. With Steffi back in the office, Hope is watching her nemesis very closely. However, Hope is doing just what Steffi intended, which means Daphne has alone time with Carter. B&B spoilers. Week of January 20th, 2025. Speaking of Carter, he mumbles to Daphne that she is great. Alone in the office together, Daphne cozies right up to Carter, close enough to fiddle with the lapel on his suit jacket. Will Hope walk in just as Daphne is making a play on Carter? Will Carter even fall for Daphne? While Daphne is thought to be enticing, maybe Carter is impervious. Also, Liam approaches Bill while Luna eavesdrops from the stairs. It seems Bill and Luna's secret is ready to come wide open. How will everyone react when they learn what Bill has done? The bold and the beautiful star Don Diamant provides a light of hope. Indiana LA wildfires crisis aftermath. Many daytime drama stars have been badly impacted by the Los Angeles wildfire catastrophe that broke out over a week ago. The disaster has caused immense devastation to neighborhoods, residential houses, and businesses in the vicinity. Many were forced to evacuate their houses, but the bold and the beautiful Don Diamant, who plays Bill Spencer, recently shared some excellent news regarding his condition. The bold and the beautiful star Don Diamant shares hopeful update on social media on a joint Instagram post with his wife, LA realtor Cindy Amble. Diamant released a lot of videos and photographs from the wildfire situation in his neighborhood. In a caption, he said, "It's been a harrowing week, to say the least. We had to flee the Palisades fire last Tuesday. It was touch and go, but our home and immediate neighborhood are still standing. We are just extremely fortunate." The first slide of the IG post was a video selfie of Diamant, talking about the National Guard members who are present in his neighborhood, protecting them from looters seeking to take advantage of people at their most vulnerable. Diamant also talked about the incredible work the American Red Cross was doing, and how his followers could donate to the organization. In addition, Diamant shared a selfie shot of him and two first responders in the post, as well as a snap selfie of him alone, where the fire can be seen in the background while he has his fingers crossed. He also shared two videos of the wildfires while driving around in his village. B&B star Don Diamant was lucky. While others weren't. Diamant's IG message goes on to state, "The videos I took driving into our neighborhood to get as much out of our home as possible gives a sense of it. It was really just a matter of which way the winds were going to blow, and the tireless, courageous, heroic work of the Los Angeles Fire Department and its Air Operations Unit, heroes battling the inferno that made the difference." Diamant also acknowledges that while he was lucky and his home was spared, other residents in the community weren't, and many lost their homes. This includes his B&B co-star Jennifer Garais, as well as his former The Young and the Restless co-star Eric Braeden, just to name a couple. We continue to offer prayers and good thoughts to all those touched by the LA wildfire crisis. Off the hook. Bold and beautiful Lee just handed Luna a get-out-of-jail-free card. The you-know-what is actually going to hit the fan in bold and beautiful Snozawa family this week. And while Luna isn't even aware of the disagreement building between her aunt and her mother, the eventual result will affect her more than anyone, and could very well be her ticket to freedom. When we left off last week, Leah completed a paternity test using Luna's blood sample, probably obtained by the police, and poor Tom Star's liver, which was scheduled to be donated, but instead met a sad and not unlike its late owner. telling herself and her curious assistant, April, that she was undertaking research to acquire answers she'd been seeking for years. Lee soon learned that the tale of Tom being Luna's father was a tall one. The details are still to come to light, but allegedly Poppy let Tom believe he was Luna's father, much like she did with Bill when the doctored paternity test came up positive. Either she slept with so many men that she honestly doesn't know who Luna's biological father is, or she has just been riding the wave and keeping quiet. Lee, however, is sure she knows who sired Luna, and it's a shocker. Yep, Lee accused Poppy of sleeping with her husband, Jack, and demanded to know if Jack was the genuine baby daddy. It all concluded in one of those cliffhanger sequences where the accused agonizes silently, gawping at the accuser with an expression that gives absolutely nothing away to the spectator. Given that Ted King is due to return as Jack, there's obviously a probability that he's the father. At the very least, he'll be returning to refute Lee's claims that he slept with her sister. One would anticipate Lee to call for another paternity test in the face of any denials, which will probably certainly come back positive. If Jack denies sleeping with Poppy, it will leave Lee branding him a liar, and viewers wondering if Finn could have had a sexual relationship with his not blood-related aunt. If that's the case, Poppy would surely prefer that Jack believe he's the father. So it would be advantageous for her if they truly did fool about. That way, she could hide the truth longer. How will all of this affect Luna aside from the obvious delight/trauma of finding there's yet another parent in her life? Well, keep reading and we'll tell you. When Jack was originally introduced, we all thought he was a doctor. Why? The background of how he and Sheila conceived Finn made it sound as though he was a doctor at the hospital where she was working as a nurse, and they were messing around, Grey's Anatomy style, in the broom closets during breaks. But at some point, it was abruptly made plain that Jack was actually a high-powered attorney. Do you see yet why that's important? As a high-powered attorney, Jack won't want to have a convict for a daughter, so he'll move heaven and earth to have her exonerated on the murder charges. And it's safe to believe he has the required relationships to pull in the favors needed to make it happen. All he'd have to do is come up with some technicality, or point the finger in another place, and he'd be able to get her trial and conviction overturned. We certainly can't begrudge Lee for seeking answers if she truly has suspected all along that Jack and Poppy slept together and Luna is their child. But in going down this route, she's potentially handing Luna, a bona fide killer, a get-out-of-jail-free pass. Look how will. If Jack swears Luna didn't kill Tom, who will he put the finger at instead? Bold and the Beautiful must-watch video January 20th to 24th. Jack returns. Daphne flirts with Carter. B&B video preview for January 20th to 24th preview that Jack's homecoming adds extra drama to Luna's paternity disclosure. The Bold and the Beautiful must-watch trailer teases at a week of surprises. This week's video preview reveals a popular character's return while another character puts their seduction strategy into motion. Here's a peek at what to expect for January 20th to 24th. Next on, Steffi's plan to take back Forrester Creations is functioning well. Last week, Steffi was rehired after seeking to return to the organization. But she's not the only new addition to the FC team. Hope informs Steffi they're teaming with legendary perfumer Daphne Rose. Unbeknownst to Hope, Daphne is Steffi's collaborator in getting FC back. Across the hall, Daphne meets with Carter to discuss their cooperation. She shows out more samples of her scents, and a pleased Carter praises her efforts. A delighted Daphne flirts with Carter, who is astonished by her conduct. Daphne's seduction strategy is in full gear, but will Carter be able to withstand her spell? Bill has been lurking at his mansion, keeping an eye on Luna. He fought hard to get her freed from prison, and she is his responsibility. Although she insists she's changed, Bill isn't taking any chances by letting her out of his sight. However, his disappearance bothers his family and Liam checks on his dad. Luna surreptitiously eavesdrops on their chat as Liam shares his anxieties, but Bill reassures him he's alright. Elsewhere at Lee's workplace, she confronts her sister Poppy about Luna's paternity. After doing a DNA test, Lee showed that Tom isn't Luna's father, but Lee now has a decent notion who the dad is. She suspects her ex-husband Jack slept with Poppy and confronts her with the truth. Things get more heated when Jack arrives at Lee's workplace. Jack is bewildered as Lee hurls accusations at him and Poppy, and then she asks the big question, "Are you Luna's father?" It's going to be another dramatic week on B&B.
Thank you for your time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.